Hello, 5th grade, and welcome to week 26 of distance learning. It is the second week of February, and we're going to continue on our study of our division unit. Flip to the first page in your packet that says Change Decimal Divisors to Whole Numbers. It says 5.8 Class Activity at the top. Before we jump into today's lesson, let's review a little bit about what we learned about our division vocabulary. Here's my division bar. The dividend is in the den. It's inside. The divisor is under the visor, outside the box. And the quotient is the queen in the attic, above the box. You are used to seeing division written this way. And now you're used to seeing division written this way. And in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at writing division this way, as a fraction. All right, let's jump into it. Now, something we need to remember is, for all of our problems today, we're going to be looking at this. 0 6/100 divided by 2/10. All right, now remember, when I'm dividing, I can't have my number on the outside be a decimal. Well, how do I know which one's outside? The divisor is outside. So last week we studied this method. On your worksheet, it's called method number 2, where I rewrite the problem to have my division bar. I put my dividend in the den. I put my divisor under the visor outside, and now I'm searching for my quotient. When I'm dividing like this, now you can see, okay, the number outside cannot be a decimal, so I have to move it over one place. And if I do that to the outside of the box, I got to do that to the inside of the box. Move it over one place. Let's draw our new decimal points. And now let's erase the old ones and the arrows so I can clearly see what my new number is. Okay, 0, 2. Hey, remember, if there's any zeros to the left of a number and there's no decimal point in the way, I can get rid of it. And now I can clearly see it's just the number 2. Do the same with the number in the box, and now I can clearly see that it's just 6/10. Okay, now I have a simpler division problem, and I can divide now that the outside number is a whole number. So let's divide. Can 2 fit into 0? Nope. Can 2 fit into 6? Yes. How many times can 2 fit into 6? Count up with me, and when we count, we'll make a mark. 2, 4, 6. How many marks did I make? 3. That means 3 times 3 times 2 is 6. Divide, multiply, subtract. 6 subtract 6 is 0. I don't need to bring down since I got a 0. But what I do need to do is bring that decimal point straight up. There it is. What did you get as your answer? You got 0 3/10. All right, now on your worksheet, you're going to see method number 1, and that's doing the same problem in a different way. Let's take a look at that. All right, so we're going to start off with the same problem of 6/100 divided by 2/10. And what I'm going to do is I am going to rewrite this problem so that it's a fraction. When I rewrite this problem as a fraction, the dividend goes on top of the fraction bar. In fact, I'm going to write it over on the side. fraction bar. The divisor goes underneath. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to multiply this fraction by the fraction 10 over 10. I can do that as long as I make sure I'm multiplying the bottom and the top by the same number. All right, 6/100 times 10 gets me 6/10. 2/10 times 10 gets me 2. So now I have 0 and 6/10 over 2, or like you saw, 0 and 6/10 divided by 2. I just have to ask myself, what is half of 6? If you took the number 6 and cut it in half, well, let's draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now cut it in half. What do you get? You get a 3, of course. So I know that this is just 0.3, or 3/10. All right, fifth grade, you only have 2 questions on today's homework, and they're explaining questions. So you're going to write in English words the 2 different methods that we learned today. If you need to review the video, watch it twice so you can clearly see how each step plays out. Good luck.